Quicken has a ton of features and tools to help you track your personal finances. But with new tools on the market, you might be considering something else other than Quicken, especially with its new pricing model. So if you are looking for alternatives, stick around. I have 13 alternatives to Quicken. Hey guys, it's Justine with The College Investor, Investing and Personal Finance for Millennials. So we're going to be going through this list of personal finance software tools that you can use to help you either with budgeting or investing. And the first one you should consider is Kubera. Kubera really thrives on net worth tracking so that you can quickly organize your investments and assets and see it all in one snapshot. You can also track your cryptocurrency, but keep in mind this is a paid subscription, about $15 per month. The next one to consider is Personal Capital. So Personal Capital, you can actually go in and connect all of your different investing accounts, and you can also track your net worth through Personal Capital just like Kubera. So you can quickly see all of your investments in one shot, and they also have this really cool tool where it's going to help you discover any hidden fees with your current investments. One feature that I'm not super keen about with Personal Capital is they do provide financial advisors, and while that's a good thing, they typically will try to call or email you and try to get you to switch your investments over to be actively managed by one of their financial advisors. So if you're not into that, you might want to look elsewhere than Personal Capital. The next tool to use is Mint. Mint.com is an awesome software, cloud-based software to track your budgeting and your spending habits. And it's really cool because it uses different colored lines and blocks to help you see how close you are to a certain budget for different spending categories, and you can break up your income into different spending categories. It's a really great tool and it's free. The next budgeting tool to consider is You Need a Budget, or YNAB for short. So for $84 per year, you can access their cloud-based budgeting software, and the whole purpose behind YNAB is living off of last month's income and using that to forecast for your income and expenses. So there are a ton of YNAB users who absolutely love this model. It can get very granular if you want it to. If you like details, YNAB will be a good option for you. Now, if you are a Dave Ramsey fan, then you might be interested in his budgeting software called Every Dollar. So Every Dollar is the same as YNAB in the sense that it's all focused around zero-based budgeting, giving every dollar a job. So there is a free version and a paid version with Every Dollar. The free version, you're going to have to manually enter in all of your transactions, which can get kind of clunky. So your best bet is to go with the paid version, which is $99 per year. The next tool to consider is NewRetirement. NewRetirement is focused around your retirement planning and utilizing their calculators to help you figure out how much money you need to be putting away into retirement every single month in order to hit your retirement goals. Now you can set up a basic retirement plan through NewRetirement software, or you can upgrade for a small fee to get access to more of their robust calculators. If you're into calculating those things for your retirement money, this is the way to go. Okay, if you are a spreadsheet lover, whether that's Excel or Google Sheets, then you'll want to take a look at Tiller Money. Tiller Money is a budgeting software that you can use to track your income and expenses all within a spreadsheet. You can also link up your retirement accounts and see that in a spreadsheet as well. So Tiller kind of encompasses everything together, and it's really best for those who really love spreadsheets. The next one to consider is Clarity Money. Clarity Money was developed by Marcus Bank, and you can use Clarity Money to track your budgeting and spending. It's a really simple app. If you're familiar with Marcus, you might want to take a look at Clarity Money. PocketSmith is another budgeting and spending app that you can use to track your income and expenses. It does have free and paid versions, so you'll want to take a look at that. And similar to EveryDollar, if you do the free version, then you're going to have to manually enter your transactions. So oftentimes people are probably going to bump up into the paid version. Okay, so if you really like Quicken, but you're not keen on their pricing model, then you might want to take a look at Moneydance. It's pretty much the same thing as Quicken, but it's not a cloud-based software. So you actually download Moneydance to your computer, and then you can do all of the things that you could do in Quicken, the budgeting, the investment tracking, everything is in one spot, and it's also just directly on your computer, so you don't have to worry about any cloud-based data that is swimming out there. It's just on your computer. So Moneydance, great alternative to Quicken because it's very similar to what Quicken offers. Next up is a relatively new personal finance app called Emma. It's got a really clean interface, and if you're looking for something that's just easy to use, this one might be it for you. We're talking about budgeting and tracking your spending inside of Emma, so it's a really clean interface, and I think if you are really going for the budgeting side of things for a personal finance app, you're just going to have to try each one of these apps out and figure out what works best for your brain. Next up, a good alternative to Quicken is Banktivity, and Banktivity is basically Quicken for Mac users. So for $65 a year, you can access Banktivity and do all of your budgeting and investment tracking inside of this software. You'll also want to pay attention to there is a $40 fee for automatic updates, and you're going to want the automatic updates because you don't want to be calculating all of your finances with outdated software. Last up is Simplify. Simplify is another budgeting app for you to consider, but there's really no investment tracking inside of this app. So if you're just interested in managing your day-to-day cash, then this is a great software to use. So really throughout this list, we've seen good net worth and investment trackers like Kubera and Personal Capital, and there's also a good amount of budget softwares out there that include free versions like Mint or paid versions like YNAB. So ultimately, you are going to have to try a little bit of everything and see what works best for you. No matter if it's a spreadsheet, a cloud-based app, or something that you download to your computer, you want to take that time to understand what works best for your brain and for your finances so that you can stay consistent with it, whether it's budgeting or investing, and ultimately both, in order to hit your financial goals. Now, we have complete reviews on all of these apps on thecollegeinvestor.com for you to check out, and we'll catch you in the next video.